Time to connect then with our chartists and our guests joining in on the show. We've got with us Sameet Chavan as well as Nooresh Merani, who are joining in on the technicals, as well as Pawan Parekh, Director and Fund Manager, Renaissance Investment Managers. Good to have you all on board. Nooresh, why don't I start off with the niggling worry in the markets today? The Nifty Bank Index, as Anisha flagged off, under pressure with a heavyweight like Axis Bank declining nearly 3%. What's your view?
So the view is we broke out into a new all-time high on Bank Nifty, but we've not seen a similar all-time highs being made in the constituents. We've not seen HDFC Bank, the largest constituent, make a new all-time high. ICICI continues to struggle at that 950 mark. And today we've seen a bit of a pullback in Axis Bank. So if we have to sustain the all-time highs, it should be along with the whole, say, heavyweights in the index making new all-time highs, which is not happening. So we have some more time to be spent here at 43,500 to 44,500 before the next move comes in. But overall, the structure remains positive on the Bank Nifty. Same is the case with Nifty. The dip is a good opportunity to buy in this as closer to 18,500 and a stop loss below 18,400 and a bounce back from these levels. So overall, a little bit of a pause, but the trend still remains up.
What's your take at the index level? What's the trade ahead of the weekly options expiry that we have tomorrow? And a word on Nifty Pharma, because that's showing quite a bit of momentum at this point of time. Sameet, the question is for you.
Okay, can you please repeat, Anisha?
My question was, A, at the index level, any trade ahead of weekly options expiry? And secondly, the pharma index is looking quite strong.
See, as far as Nifty is concerned, yes, we witnessed some profit booking today, but it has to do with the global concerns. But overall, if you see on our domestic market, we remain a bit. The overall structure is quite sturdy, and Nifty has tested its breakout point, that is around 18,500, 18,480. So we expect this dip to get bought into, and hence with the buy and decline strategy, one can use this decline to go long at current level. As far as spot levels are concerned, one can keep a positional stop loss of around 18,430, and we would expect Nifty again retesting 18,700 and 18,800 in coming days. So overall, the bias remains positive. It's just that we have been continuously moving higher. Globally, we saw some profit booking, some nervousness, and that has clearly had the rub-off effect on our market today. But overall, we remain quite sturdy, and we expect upward trajectory to continue in our benchmark index. See, as far as Nifty Pharma is concerned, recently we saw the entire pharma basket, finding its mojo back. As far as Nifty Pharma is concerned, it's on the verge of a breakout. So 12,800 is the level to watch out for on the Nifty Pharma index. It is quoting somewhere around 12,700. Once it surpasses 1,200, it could confirm a near-term breakout, and then probably we can see a extended move. Another 4 to 5% up move is clearly on card. So overall, the bias in key indices also remains positive. And as far as pharma space is concerned, we remain quite upbeat with Lupin and Aura Pharma being the top performers in this space.
All right, there you have it. That's the view coming in on some of those pharma stocks. Meantime,
you had to pick your top bets from the auto sector. If you probably are looking at buying at a correction, what would those stocks be?
See, undoubtedly, the top pick would be Tata Motors. The kind of performance this particular stock has in last couple of weeks, the overall chart structure looks quite sturdy, and we can see a series of higher highs, higher lows. And recently, stock gave a massive rally, which was then followed by a good consolidation. So stock is in process of forming a a kind of bullish pennant or bullish flag pattern. So once it breaks out from 530, we could see this rally getting extended towards 550 or beyond level. So obviously the top bet remains Tata Motors. And from the two-wheeler space, we like Hero Moto at current level. This stock has spent a lot of time in this range 2600, 2800, and it is now on the verge of giving a breakout from its massive multi-month resistance level. So we expect 2850 to be taken out quite soon, and hence within the two-wheeler space, Hero Moto would be our preferred bet.
The stocks which are doing well from the frontline index include names like Bharti Airtel, which is suddenly up around 3%. Tech Mahindra is doing well in the trading session. In fact, a lot of IT names from the broader markets are also bouncing back, whether it's KPIT Tech or Ascient or even Birla Soft for that matter. Quite a bit of momentum in these names. Nooresh, what about the IT counters? At least in the mid-cap space, we have seen quite a bit of recovery. Would you still be a buyer in some of these names?
So I'll be focusing stock specific here. Some of the names like HCL Tech is one which looks a promising one in the larger space. The stock is setting up for a big breakout about that 1150 mark. So that is one. Second is Tech Mahindra, which has spent almost 6 months consolidating. Even a similar price point here, sustaining 1130, 1150, that would be a breakout. Names like KPIT Tech, etc., which have gone up a lot. Time to be careful here is look to book profits in a lot of these names which have become highly overbought. But the names in the larger mid cap space or large cap space like HCL Tech, Tech Mahindra look like a say another 10% is possible in these names.
Okay, meantime, Sameet, let's also get in a view as to what your outlook is on some of the movers within the broader markets. You have something like a Bharti Airtel as well, which is looking comfortable around the 840 mark. And within the pharma space as well, there's quite a bit of traction. Sun Pharma, Aurobindo, etc., all looking smart. Biocon as well in trade. What would you pick out within pharma?
See, within pharma, as I said, that the top picks would definitely be Oro Pharma and Lupin. Oro Pharma, has been laggard for a couple of years at least. It has formed a strong base a couple of months back, around 400, and from there has been no stopping. Importantly, this rally is backed by robust volume, so that clearly indicates, there's a strong demand, buying interest in this particular counter. Stock has confirmed its yet another breakout beyond 655, so we would expect this stock heading towards 680, 685 in next few days. Apart from this, Lupin has been a steady performer. Stock has already confirmed its multi-month breakout from the levels of 795, 798 a couple of days back. So we would expect Lupin to do well. The next levels to watch out for would be around 845, 850 in case of Lupin.
So those are the top pharma names on the chart.
And those BTST trades going as well. And Sameet, run us through your calls.
See, the telecom giant Bharti Airtel is there on our list. It would be a preferred bet considering its recent price action. Today, we are seeing good traction in this counter, and the stock is clearly moving higher. When we had spotted, it was somewhere around 836, so it has moved up a bit. So 854, 860, these are the targets to watch out for as far as Bharti is concerned, and 828 can be kept as a stop loss. From the banking, mid-cap banking name, we like RBL. Considering its last couple of days price action, stock has already surged and confirmed a inverse head and shoulder pattern breakout. Today we are seeing some, profit booking, but we would consider this as a good buying opportunity. Stock has given a precise pullback around its breakout point, so 156 can be placed as a stop loss, and we would expect this stock heading towards 165.
Okay, thanks Amit for joining us with those takes as far as stock recommendations is concerned and talking to us about the technicals of the market. Pawan, we'll let you go as well. Thank you so much for joining us today.